You probably don't know the real truth why Pele is the king of football, even if he didn't play in Europe. And have you ever asked yourself how good he would be in today's world of football? To find out, make sure to stick until the end. But now, let's start at the very beginning of his career. It just looks too easy when he has the ball at his feet, dribbling past players with ease and scoring goals like the world of football has never seen before. At 17, he had already won one of his first of 3 World Cups, playing a major role in the Brazilian national team, which made him the youngest World Cup winner of all time. Beside that, he is also the youngest goal scorer in a World Cup and the only footballer ever to win 3 World Cups. Furthermore, he revolutionized football like no one has ever before. He set totally new standards and showed everyone what's actually possible. Before him, nobody could ever imagine a player being so much better than the rest. Thanks to his guidance, football was able to develop into what we know it as today. This would never have been possible without Pele. Pele often gets criticized for not transferring to Europe if he was really that good. You surely won't expect the actual reasons. Teams like Real Madrid, Inter Milan, and Manchester United obviously wanted to sign Pele. Who would not like to? But back then, times were different. Pele was really happy playing in Brazil, and at that time, Santos was one of the best clubs in the world. Here is proof. Pele and his team also played games against top European clubs and won 2 Intercontinental Cups, one against AC Milan with Cesar Maldini and the other against Benfica Lisbon with Eusebio. But that's not all. Back then, international transfers were simply not the norm. If a player went to play in another country, he became nationalized and had to play for this country. So if Pele had transferred to Europe, he would not have played for Brazil anymore. You now understand why he didn't move to Europe? But wait, that also means that most players played in the country they were born in. Let's imagine a scenario where international transfers don't exist. Messi, Di Maria, Neymar, Suarez, and Casemiro are all playing in the Copa Libertadores. How crazy would that be? Therefore, the argument that Pele only played in a farmers' league is simply not true. South America was very competitive. We now know that Pele was by far the best player back then, even though he never played in Europe. But how would he actually perform nowadays? Football has developed massively over the last 50 years, and the game surely has become more competitive. Everything is much more professional, there are many more good players. But do you really think that the king of football couldn't keep up with this level of professionalism these days? He would probably be even better than he was back then. Without question, one thing is certain: class stays forever, and Pele proved that he is one of the greatest ever. But which one of Pele, Messi, or Ronaldo would be the best if all 3 played at the same time? Unfortunately, we'll never know. But let's forever remember the class of Pele. Rest in peace, King of Football.